Chosen one, this message has found you at the perfect moment, not by chance, but by divine timing. You are guided here because the love you've been waiting for is already being set in motion. Something extraordinary is on its way. A soulmate who will not only love you deeply, but relocate you into the life your spirit has always known was meant for you. You've been through so much alone, carrying burdens that no one else could see, healing wounds that were never your fault, and walking a path that often felt like exile. But let this message sink deep into your spirit. You were never meant to walk this path alone forever. Your soulmate is coming, not just to give you love, but to see you, honor you, and elevate you. This person is being divinely guided into your life, not just as a partner, but as a key to your next season. They carry the love you never received and the favor you never expected. They're not only coming to stand beside you, they're coming to relocate you to a whole new life, spiritually, emotionally, and even geographically. This isn't just romance. This is divine alignment, a heaven-sent partnership that activates your destiny. Let's break this down into 7 powerful and relatable chapters so you can understand the depth of this divine connection that's on its way to you. Before we go any further, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe, because this message is for the chosen ones who know they weren't meant to do life alone. You've waited, you've healed, and now you're being aligned with the love that was written in your destiny. If this message stirs something in your spirit, drop the number 77 in the comments. It's more than just a number. It's a sign that you're aligned, open, and ready to receive the love and new life that's on its way to you. Only the truly chosen will stay until the end, and those who do will receive confirmation, peace, and the reassurance that their soulmate and their elevation are closer than they think. This truth unfolds in layers. Revisit it when doubt creeps in. Each time, a deeper part of you will awaken with hope. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The wait was the preparation. Chosen one, you've felt the ache of loneliness deep in your soul. You've questioned your worth, doubted your desirability, and wondered if true, lasting love was even meant for you. You've watched others find connection, while you've felt like an outsider to the kind of love you've longed for. The nights of solitude have been long, and the longing in your heart has at times felt overwhelming. But here's the truth you need to hear. The waiting season wasn't punishment, it was preparation. You weren't just waiting on someone to come into your life. You were being readied for the kind of love that you deserve. Every moment you spent in solitude, every prayer whispered into the silence, every tear you shed in quiet moments of despair, it wasn't wasted. Each one of those experiences was a building block for the person you are becoming and the love you're about to receive. You had to experience the quiet so that you would know how to value the right voices. You had to endure the loneliness so that you would never settle for someone who doesn't see your worth. You had to face disappointment and heartbreak so you could learn to appreciate the kind of love that isn't fleeting but lasting and unconditional. Every moment of pain, every empty space in your life was shaping you into a version of yourself that is strong, whole, and ready to receive something real. You had to go through seasons of silence so you wouldn't settle for noise. You had to learn to be comfortable with your own company, to discover who you are when no one else is around. You had to learn to enjoy your own presence, because the truth is, when the right person enters your life, you won't need them to complete you. You'll be two whole individuals coming together to create something beautiful, not two broken halves searching for fulfillment. You had to heal your identity, You had to spend time rediscovering your value, your purpose, and your worth. You had to understand your own power, your own beauty, and your own strength before you could give that power and love to someone else. You had to know who you are in order to recognize what you truly deserve when it shows up at your door. The delay wasn't denial. It was divine timing. God was working behind the scenes, orchestrating the perfect alignment for your life. The kind of love you are about to receive requires maturity, self-awareness, and wholeness. You needed time to grow, to learn, and to become the kind of person who could not only receive that love, but nurture it, protect it, and build it into something lasting and beautiful. And now, you're ready. Ready to embrace love in a way you never could have before. Ready to give and receive in a way that is balanced, healthy, and genuine. The waiting season wasn't wasted time. It was the exact preparation you needed for the love that's on its way. Your heart is stronger, your spirit is wiser, and your soul is whole. You're no longer waiting for love to come to you. You've become the kind of person who attracts the love you deserve. You are not just prepared for the love you've been waiting for. You are worthy of it. And the wait was worth every moment. Now, you are ready to rise in love, because love has first risen in you. Chapter 2. Their spirit already recognizes yours. This person may not have shown up yet in the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm, their soul already knows you. You may not have crossed paths just yet, but the connection between you has been written in the stars. You've been drawn together by destiny, orchestrated by a higher power who sees the alignment between you both. Maybe they're halfway across the world, in a completely different time zone or culture. Maybe they're just around the corner, but in a different season of life. But no matter the distance, no matter the waiting, their soul is already tuned to yours. Perhaps they've been praying for someone just like you. Maybe they've been holding space in their heart, waiting for the person who will resonate with their deepest desires, dreams, and truths. Or maybe, just maybe, they've been healing too. Healing from their own past, their own struggles, and finding themselves in the quiet before they can step into the powerful union that awaits. Just as you've been growing, preparing, and transforming, they've been on their own journey, aligning themselves to the right frequency, your frequency. And the beautiful part? You won't have to force it. You won't have to beg for attention or chase after their affection. This isn't about trying to convince someone of your worth. You are already worthy. The universe, God, and the divine forces that govern the heart have already aligned you with this person. The connection will unfold naturally. They will feel you before they even fully know you. There will be an undeniable pull, an unspoken recognition between you two, as though your spirits have known each other forever. When you meet, it won't be a stranger. You will feel like you've come home to yourself. You will feel a sense of recognition in the depth of your being that surpasses words, time, or distance. Their spirit will recognize your light, because it's the same light they've been searching for in the dark. Your energy, your essence, will resonate with theirs in a way that feels magnetic, yet effortless. No games, no pretenses, just pure, real connection. You won't have to explain who you are or what you stand for. They'll see it. They'll feel it in every word you speak, in every glance, in every gesture. You'll connect on a deeper level than surface appearances, because you're both tuned into the same wavelength of truth, vulnerability, and authenticity. This connection will be effortless, yet sacred. It won't be forced or rushed. It will happen naturally because you've both been prepared, both been healed, and both been waiting for this divine union. It will feel like something you've been building toward all along, and in a way, you have. Every heartache, every lesson, every season of growth led you to this point. You didn't just grow individually, you were growing in preparation for one another. Now, the time has come, divine yet natural. Your connection will feel as if it was destined by the heavens themselves, yet it will unfold in a way that feels easy, natural, and unhurried. There will be no pressure to make it fit. It will simply fit, perfectly, organically. You'll feel that you've found your place, your person, the one you've been waiting for, and they've been waiting for you. And here's the most beautiful part. It will feel like home. Not the kind of home you've been used to, not the kind that's familiar, but imperfect. This will be a new home, a peaceful one, a place where you are both at rest, where you can both be vulnerable, authentic, and completely yourselves. Chapter 3. This love will heal what you thought would last forever. You've carried heartbreaks that nearly shattered your soul, pieces of yourself lost in the rubble of past betrayals and broken promises. The scars, though faded with time, still pulse with reminders of what you've been through. You've given your heart to people who were never truly ready to love you, people who couldn't recognize the depth of your worth. And even though you tried to love them with everything you had, there were moments when you felt invisible, neglected, and unheard. But I need you to know something powerful. The love you've always dreamed of, the love that's meant for you, is coming. And this love will be unlike anything you've ever known before. This isn't a love that will trigger old wounds or open up past hurts again. No, this love will heal those wounds. It will soothe the pain you thought would last forever. It will mend the cracks in your soul that you thought could never be filled. This soulmate isn't just someone who will walk into your life. They will arrive with the purpose of transforming it. They won't run from your vulnerability or shy away from your imperfections. Instead, they'll embrace every part of you, the parts others called too much. They'll find beautiful, the parts of you that were always exposed to the world, left open to judgment. They will protect fiercely. This love will feel like the safety you've been longing for, an assurance that you are not just tolerated, but adored. They'll see your flaws, your fears, your insecurities, your struggles, and they will still choose you each day. Not because they have to, but because they recognize the divine light within you. They will understand that your past has shaped you, but it does not define you. And with that understanding, they will love you deeper than anyone has ever loved you before. This love won't be chaotic. It won't be a whirlwind of confusion, anxiety, or uncertainty. Instead, it will be the calm in the storm. It will feel like a soft place to land after years of feeling lost and disconnected. This love will be clear, steady, and unwavering. It will confirm who you are rather than make you question it. This is not a relationship that will drag you into the depths of pain or create battles of power. No, this is a love that will be a breakthrough. It will raise you higher, showing you the beauty of mutual respect, trust, and growth. You'll be able to be your true, authentic self without fear of rejection. And when you look at each other, you'll see the reflection of the person you've always known you could be, a person deserving of this kind of love. That's how you'll know it's real, when it doesn't feel like a fight for survival, but like an evolution of your soul. When it doesn't push you to prove your worth, but reminds you of it every single day. This love is your divine reward, the love you've always been worthy of. And it's coming to you not to test you, but to heal you, to give you the kind of love that lifts you, supports you, and helps you grow into the person you were always meant to be. Chapter 4. They are the key to your relocation. This love isn't just about the emotions you feel when you're together, or the way your heart beats faster in their presence. No, this love is about movement. It's about progress, growth, and the kind of transformation that takes you from one chapter of your life to the next. This person isn't just here to offer emotional support. They're carrying something much more powerful: the keys to your next level. For some of you, this relocation will be literal. It's time to move. Whether that's to a new city, a new country, or a new home, there's a shift that's going to happen in your physical world. You'll feel the pull to leave behind what no longer serves you, what has kept you stuck in a place of familiarity that's actually been holding you back. The comfort zone that once felt safe will suddenly feel too small, and you'll find yourself ready to take the leap into the unknown. For others, the relocation will be spiritual and emotional. This is the shift you've been waiting for, the move from survival mode to peace. You've lived in a constant state of fight or flight, just trying to make it through each day. But now, with this love, you'll finally move into a space of calm. You'll transition from trauma into trust, from the pain of the past into the freedom of the present. Your heart will no longer feel the weight of what you've been through. It will feel lighter, free to love and receive love in ways you never thought possible. The most beautiful part of this transformation is that you won't have to do it alone. This person will be the catalyst for your relocation, guiding you and encouraging you as you step into your new life. They'll be there not just as a companion, but as a partner who's been sent to help you break free from the limitations of your old life. They will be the spark that ignites the fire of change, the force that propels you into the new season you've been preparing for all along. When they arrive, you'll begin to notice things shifting around you. Opportunities that were once out of reach will suddenly become yours. You'll find yourself walking through open doors that were once locked, doors you didn't even know existed. You'll be greeted with fresh chances, new paths, and exciting possibilities that will allow you to grow and flourish in ways you couldn't have imagined. And the best part? You'll no longer feel stuck or out of place. You'll step into a life that feels right, a life that aligns with who you are now, not who you used to be. The weight of the past will fall away as you settle into this new chapter, knowing deep in your soul that you were never meant to stay where you were. You've been on a journey all along, and this person is the one who's going to guide you to your destination. This connection will carry you out of the old and into the new. You'll leave behind the patterns, habits, and environments that kept you stuck in cycles of limitation. With them by your side, you'll step into a future that's been waiting for you all along. A future full of possibilities, peace, and abundance. This is the relocation your soul has been yearning for. It's not just a physical move, it's a soul-level transformation. And with this love, you'll finally be able to embrace the life you were always meant to live. Chapter 5. This is a destiny partnership, not just a relationship. Don't mistake this for ordinary love. This is far deeper than romance, deeper than chemistry, and far more powerful than fleeting attraction. This is a divine assignment. This is the type of union that shifts atmospheres, changes lives, and fulfills purpose. You and this person are not coming together by chance. This is alignment orchestrated by the divine. You're not just meant to love each other. You're meant to build something together. This isn't the kind of connection that simply fills a void or eases loneliness. No, this is a relationship that activates purpose on both sides. You'll come alive in ways you never have before. They'll speak life into parts of you that had grown silent. You'll call out the greatness buried inside of them. And together, you'll be a force, not just a couple, but a calling. Maybe you'll build a business that uplifts communities. Maybe you'll raise children with wisdom and intention, planting generational seeds that outlast you both. Maybe you'll start a movement that shakes the world awake. Whatever it is, it won't be small. It won't be mediocre. It will carry weight, substance, and destiny. The impact will be undeniable, because when two people align, not just with each other, but with their higher calling, miracles happen. This love will be rooted in more than passion. It will be built on purpose. It will feel like being with your best friend, your teammate, your spiritual counterpart, all in one. You'll sharpen each other, inspire each other, and keep each other accountable to the vision you both carry. You won't just be building dreams, you'll be building legacy. You've had connections before. You've had people who caught your attention, sparked attraction, maybe even stirred emotion. But this will be different. This will be covenant, a soul-deep promise, a sacred alignment, sealed not just by mutual interest, but by heaven itself. You'll know it's different because it won't drain you. It will elevate you. It won't confuse you. It will clarify everything. You'll feel peace in their presence, even when everything around you is uncertain. And the timing, it won't be a coincidence. This person will show up when you're stepping into your next level, when you're finally ready to walk in who you truly are. They are not arriving to complete you. You're already whole. They are arriving to partner with you. Two whole people, aligned, healed, and ready to fulfill a higher mission together. This is not about just attracting someone, it's about aligning with your destiny. They will not only match your energy, they will match your vision. They will challenge you in the best way, call you higher, and love you through the process. You'll realize that every delay, every disappointment, every past heartbreak was preparing you for this. For a love that doesn't just feel good, but does good. This is your destiny partnership. And when it arrives, you won't have to chase, prove, or perform. You'll simply recognize it. And when you do, the path ahead will light up with purpose, power, and promise. Chapter 6. You had to heal alone, so you could love fully together. There was a time when no one came to rescue you. No one checked in. No one held your hand through the storm. You were forced to sit in your pain, face your demons, and rebuild from the ashes of your own heartbreak. And as hard as that season was, as heavy and isolating as it felt, you needed it. Because that chapter of solitude wasn't punishment, it was preparation. In that quiet space of loneliness, something sacred happened. You discovered yourself. You learned how to encourage your own heart when no one else knew you were breaking. You learned how to breathe through the ache, how to speak life over your own soul when all you heard was silence. You became your own sanctuary. That healing didn't come overnight. It came one painful, courageous step at a time. But it was yours, and it made you stronger than you ever imagined. That season taught you something priceless: discernment. You began to see people clearly. You stopped settling for crumbs when you deserved a feast. You stopped giving access to those who couldn't handle your depth. You began to guard your peace, not from fear, but from wisdom. That loneliness shaped your standards. It revealed your worth, and it taught you the most important love you'll ever know. Self-love. That self-love was the final key. It wasn't selfish, it was sacred. You had to learn to fill your own cup, not just for survival, but for sustainability. You couldn't keep pouring into people who only drained you. You couldn't keep giving from an empty vessel. The universe, God, your higher self, however you understand it, needed you to heal first. Because if you had met the right person too soon, your brokenness might have bled onto them. But now you're whole. And from that place of wholeness, you can love deeply and authentically. Now you're no longer looking for someone to fix you. You're not hoping to be saved. You're not searching for validation in someone else's arms. You're ready to co-create, to build, to expand, to pour out love from a place of overflow, not lack. And here's the miracle. The person coming into your life is doing the same. They've done the work too. They've cried their own tears in silence. They've picked up their broken pieces. They've had their own season of sacred solitude. And just like you, they've emerged whole. That's why this love will last. Because it's not built on brokenness. It's not two wounded people clinging to each other for healing. It's not trauma bonding or rescuing or masking insecurity with romance. It's wholeness, recognizing wholeness. It's two healed souls choosing each other, not because they need each other to survive, but because they want to thrive together. You will choose each other daily, with intention, with clarity, with reverence. And because you both know what it's like to walk alone, you will cherish walking together. Every moment will feel like grace. Every conversation will feel like alignment. Every touch will feel like home. This is the kind of love you were always meant for. The kind that doesn't take from you. It adds to you. And because you took the time to heal alone, you're now ready to love fully, freely, forever. Chapter 7. The life you prayed for is closer than you think. You may not see the signs yet. It may feel like heaven is silent, like your prayers are floating in the dark with no reply, but in the unseen, everything is shifting. What looks like stillness is actually divine strategy. What feels like delay is actually preparation. The life you once thought was too good to be true. It's not only real, it's on its way. God hasn't forgotten you. Every tear you cried in private, every moment you chose faith over fear, every battle you faced alone, none of it was wasted. You weren't being punished, you were being positioned. You were never buried, you were planted. And now the roots are deep. Now the soil is rich. Now you're ready to bloom in a way that shakes the ground. God is not just sending a soulmate, He's sending support, elevation, relocation, and transformation. He's rearranging your life for a full circle blessing. The kind you don't have to force, the kind that flows. Your new life includes love, but it doesn't end there. It includes joy that runs deep, peace that can't be shaken, stability that doesn't waver with the storm, and overflow that touches everyone connected to you. You're not just entering a relationship, you're stepping into a season, a divine season, a season where you're no longer surviving, you're thriving, no longer overthinking your worth, because it's mirrored back to you in every room you walk into. No longer begging for scraps of love, because now you're poured into without asking. No longer questioning your path, because now the steps are ordered and confirmed. The same doors that were once slammed in your face, they're opening without you knocking. The people who once overlooked you, they'll marvel at how far you've come. The pain you thought would break you, it built you, quietly, powerfully, unshakably. And here's the truth. What's coming is not a reward. It's a reveal of who you really are, a reveal of everything you carried with grace, everything you endured when no one was clapping for you, everything you held on to when others let go. You didn't just survive the wilderness, you grew wings in it. Stay faithful, keep becoming. Don't lower your standards to match your past. Rise higher to meet your future. Love is not just coming, it's coming with keys in hand. Keys to the next chapter. Keys to your own peace. Keys to a new home, a new beginning, and a new sense of self you didn't even know existed. And when it all shows up, when they walk into your life and the blessings follow, you'll realize something. The wait wasn't punishment. It was preparation, and it was worth every second. Because you didn't just wait, you transformed while you waited. You didn't just hope, you became the version of you who could hold what's on the way. And now it's closer than you think.